Hi, my name's Nora, and my role here at the Haven is recovery coach for Native Ways. I ended up at the Haven due to my addiction. When I was 15 years old, I was in a severe car accident, and I feel like that was the beginning of the addiction without me knowing. I was fed with all this pharmaceutical painkillers, and by the time it was figured out how deadly and addictive they were, I was 29, and at that time I couldn't get the medication that I thought I needed, and then that led me to illicit drugs from the streets. I lost everything, not to mention myself, my kids, my family, my home, and things like that. So when I got here, it's such a special place. I can't even explain. I feel like I never had a safe environment, even though I grew up in a very loving home. But I grew up with my brothers, and they were gangbangers, they were drug dealers, whatever. And my mom and dad had a very abusive relationship. And so I always felt anxious and what's gonna happen today type of thing. And when I got here, it was just safe and loving, and you can talk about your feelings, you can be honest, and all those learned behaviors saved my life and my mental health, because I felt like it was okay to have a bad day, or all bad days were not bad days anymore. It was a bad moment. Here, you can the word that sticks out right now is I learned how to be my authentic self, and that was priceless, and I continue to appreciate that. There is one particular lady that she was struggling really bad. Clearly the problem was her. And she had a DCS case, and very defiant. And that was my very first art meeting on this new role that I had at the Haven. And she was just going back and forth and not showing any respect to the DCS caseworker. And I remember saying, listen, she didn't just come to your life because she wanted to. You invited this lady into your life, so you show some respect. What is at the end of this? My kids. Well, you do it her way and you're gonna get your kids. And that was it. And after, she was like, I really thought about what you said, and did you go through this? And I'm like, yes, I got my kids back, because I was accountable for everything that I did, and I wanted to fix it. And my way obviously didn't, and I just kept mentoring her, and she's doing great still. She has her kids, and she's always like, you're such an inspiration to me, and that feels good. It feels good to be able to impact somebody's life the way people have impacted my life. And that was always my end goal. I'm like, I want to do that for somebody. So using my worst days and experiences to turn them into a positive, that's what it's all about for me. One day I want to return back to school and become a substance abuse counselor. I feel like I have a lot of experience, resilience, hope, and I feel like it's needed. And that's my purpose. So here I am, and I'm willing to do the work, more work, to help others.